I've got SYXX here to open up from the Monday Night War line. Getting that Build-A-Figure part and getting a NWO member in the process. One I didn't really see with the NWO because I started watching wrestling after playing the WCW World Tour game on Nintendo 64. And he was in that game with the NWO, but pretty shortly after that game's release he was already on WWF as X-Pac. So this is one I didn't really get to see as a kid, but you know, you had the game, you knew who it was from watching the other channel, and since we're always lacking NWO members for the collection, you know, this is a great way to get one. And a champion, no less, representing like the Cruiserweight division. Cruiserweight champion SYXX. Nice one to add. And it does talk about a Cruiserweight championship match on the back of the box as well. I do kind of like on the back there, it doesn't mention like any WWF belts he won and the career highlights too. It just talks about as SYXX. I kind of like one of the few Monday Night Wars I found in the store that was kind of damaged here. Kind of worried maybe the Build-A-Figure part was stolen. But I think it's in there. From what I could see, we'll find out. Oh, looks like we got the arms there. Dusty Rhodes arm. Right. So many hands. We got fists, open hands for accessory holding, full open hands like fingers out, and the too sweet kind of NWO. No shortage on hand option. Right out of the box with the too sweet. And we got the head kind of just like a more plain one, so if you want maybe to swap that onto maybe an X-Pac figure or something like that, you could do that, and you know, they generally look the same. I have like a DX one from like the Legends line that's way too happy here, but it is a little bit different facial hair grooming, I suppose. So this one does kind of look more NWO-ish. A lot more facial printing going on the Legends one than this too, so interesting notes, because this is a fairly recent Legends figure as well, from not too much longer after this look and appearance. Hopefully he got his tattoo in the WWF, because there's no tattoo on old SYXX. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I just got that. No, I'm just kidding. This is the standard release, so he doesn't have the Thug logo across the front, which, you know, if I would have picked, maybe I would have got that one, but again, with that WCW World Tour game, it's probably closer to the attire from that game, so again, that's probably more where I'm knowing him from is the Nintendo 64 games, since didn't really get to see him on anything other than like old tapes, if we were able to get a hold of them to watch older WCW events. Crazy, had the same style of gear all the time. It's almost like the Lightning Kid kind of bolts and stuff. Little silver bits on the knee pads, which they have like this pad thing in the middle too. Unique there. He has his tiny elbow pads, which is cool. He's had smaller ones, not the big supporter, like big long. And then the kick pads. Again, as my usual luck, you can just pretend that, you know, once he's wrestling around, he kind of damaged the paint job on his boots, or whatever material was the color. This is a good one if you want to have like your NWO with all the titles, like Hogan with the world title, and you know, you can put the tag titles and things with some different guys. You can get SYXX here with the Cruiserweight title, because he did hold that with the NWO. If you want a championship covered NWO kind of display. I'm pretty sure SYXX had other figures in the past, but I think they were kind of maybe some kind of exclusive I never remember seeing exist until way after the fact. Flashback series. No, I must have missed out on that one. But it just kind of had like a reused X-Pac head that I don't really care about anyway, so probably a better way to do this one. This one has like the outline of like the singlet detail that the Chase Thug one doesn't have, and then different logos and stuff on the tights. Here we have like this, so it's not like you're missing out completely getting the standard release. This one still has a lot of details compared to the Chase one. It's just a little bit different attire. So I am thankful in like a Build-A-Figure line like this, getting a figure I kind of want to add to my collection, because a couple of them have been not that stellar, kind of redos and just different color attires for guys I probably already had my perfect figure already for. And then also we'll get another NWO guy. We got Dusty's arms here, and I do have the last figure I need for the Build-A-Figure here with Razor Ramon, but again, I'm watching wrestling maybe later, and Scott Hall is already on WCW, so I kind of missed out on Razor Ramon other than, again, old tapes, so it seems like a little bit of a late addition. I mean, here we're even referencing 1995, so this is very early on, with maybe Nitro coming on TV. before the real big boom of the Monday Night War, I think, once like the NWO stuff really starts in. And WWF on the other channel starts going really more attitude once we get Razor Ramon and Diesel, you know, jumping over, and the rise of some of the newer stars over there like Stone Cold and The Rock. So I'm not sure what I'll do with this, but I saw it in the store, which is like a super rarity with this Monday Night War line. And then I did want the Build-A-Figure part, so the torso for Dusty Rhodes in his NWO attire. Had to go for it for that, but for nostalgia reasons, I can't really say or do a video about it, because I don't really know Razor Ramon that well to really say a whole lot about it. But we get the Build-A-Figure part, and we can look at Dusty Rhodes here in the next video here, right here, if you want to check it out. Razor looks nice. He's got the cloth thing here, but probably not really going to fit into my particular late 90s collection. That's all I usually talk about and show here, so if that's the kind of thing you want, watch the next video or get subscribed to this channel so you can see more.